How do you like me now? How do you like me now, you sons of douchebags? Yeah! Ricochet! Dickheads! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Ricochet bullets! Ha 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 ha! Okay, that's new. I did not get that weapon. And this is why you should play in classic mode. It's so rad. It's so rad. It's so rad. What? Of course I wasted it. Ah, oh, damn, I wasted it so much. Very easy. Gosh, that was so... Wait. Did we get close? Crap, I didn't think we got that close. Well, too freaking late. Hi again. Hope you don't kill me in a one-shot. He caught it lightning! That's so freaking cool! Ah! Darn it, he one-shot me! Yeah! Don't get greedy! Don't get greedy! And he just... he just did not give a crap. He just speared me to the ground. He speared me to the ground. I figure I start this different than usual. Also, shout out to the new subscriber. I figure I start this with Elden Ring because I'm feeling good. I feel great. I feel good. Well, okay. I feel good. Well, you can't see me, so I would say I look good. And, you know, so on. So, subscriber. Let's let the music commence. Yes! Always love doing that. Love the song. Wait. For the new subscriber, welcome. Welcome to the video game walkthroughs, meta commentary. You know what you signed up for when you looked at this channel. So, I'll just get straight to it. The main goal is to get to 2,000, up to 2,000 subscribers, really 2,000 subscribers or more. If we get to that goal, I'll do something interesting, as I tell any new subscriber or new viewer. And basically, I guess my daily schedule I try to do, and it is kind of consistent, today at least, is usually Sunday, Wednesday, or Friday. And if you want to know what I do video game walkthroughs, or if there's something interesting in terms of video game trailers, or just something I wanted to talk about the video game industry. That seems to be kind of like my jive or my ebb and flow these days. If I love to cover it, I will do something like video game trailers or video game commentary, meta commentary, as much as I can. Why? Because I like video games. Simple as that. Ah, man, I like Elden Ring. Elden Ring's so awesome. So, just because Horizon Forbidden West, since you're kind of joining late in terms of like my video game walkthroughs in a sense, this is kind of like, it was like 4 games, and I did like earlier this year, because I did like a alphabetical orders, like from like the numbers, like 0 to 10, or basically A as an apple, all the way to Z as in zebra. I did that all last year, and I finished it this year, and it took a while. Well, anyway, that's for another story. You can always look at basically my video game pretty much walkthroughs. But anyway, to kind of keep laser focus on what I'm doing, there was 4 games I wanted to cover, and I largely accomplished what I could do. So, of course, Returnal was one of them. Elden Ring was definitely one of them. Marvel's Spider-Man, as much as I can. I got at a good place for Marvel's Spider-Man with Marvel Spider-Man 2, since I don't own it. So I was able to only do a video game trial, so that was enough I could do, because I don't own Marvel Spider-Man 2. But I finished Marvel Spider-Man PS4 and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, as you've probably seen in my playlist, of course. And I, of course, finished, because I own Horizon Zero Dawn, so I finished that. So hey, kudos. But I couldn't finish Horizon Forbidden West. Obviously, couldn't finish the DLC because I don't own it. And guess what? It left PlayStation Plus Extra. Still salty at Sony and PlayStation for doing that. Great, yeah, still salty about that. But now I had to replace those two games. Obviously, Marvel's Spider-Man, the playlist, because that's on hiatus until I get Marvel Spider-Man 2, or it comes to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. And I obviously had to substitute Horizon Forbidden West, because that's gone. So, of course, there's only two games I could easily replace it with, just because, hey, I gotta fill in those voids. So, this is going to be a video of what games I'm going to be covering for the rest of the year, and they're going to take a while, so of course, we're going to talk about the OG, even though this game is 2 years old. This is going to be one of them. So, I'll start the timer because, hey, new subscriber, I try to do some meta commentary or ramble on for a few minutes, and then I officially stick with the point, but I'm going to do something different instead of just kind of like doing the walkthrough, because I want to try to commit to this because this is Friday and hey, why not? So, let's start the timer now. Well, actually, I'm going to start the timer when the music plays. Give it a sec. I'm going to go as Immo. It's Elden Ring, of course. Love that song. Alright. And we'll let it resume and then we'll start it. Hold on. Give it a sec. Alright, this is a good spot. Alright, so pretty much for the returning and new subscribers, viewers, you know what it's about. Because of, well, this is still the same. I own Elden Ring. Hold on. Love it every time. Anyway, Elden Ring, that hasn't changed. This is going to be one of the big four I'm still going to cover. And I think I'm at the end. Like, I'm getting close to the end, and I'm just doing side quests and main story quests, and I'm putting much time in it. I'm pretty much 87 hours in Elden Ring, so I'm enjoying the crap out of it. And the fact that I got pretty much more OP, I'm not strong enough to take on the toughest enemies, but I got it pretty strong to kill a few bosses that made me salty. Pretty much, Mog, Lord of Blood is on my kill list, and I will pretty much put the hours and time and training into it. So, let's move on to the next clip. Okay, so I feel like I fought the toughest enemy, right? Right? Come on. Do this to me. Never freaking mind. Laser! Laser! Dang it! Bro, are you serious? Oh, gosh! Grab a nut! Grab a nut! Oh my god! You ever went off with yours? Oh! Returnal, what the shit? Oh my gosh. I know.
To keep going.
Yep, so we know. Oh gosh. I forgot about that one. No, how did I forget? This is like the third... I'm salty. I'm so salty. I'm getting help the next time. Shit! Anyway. Hey, PlayStation Studios, maybe you should not waste your money on Concord. Now it's probably shut down, and we can actually put it to bed for once, and actually use PlayStation Studios for the real games. AKA Returnal. I mean, it was pretty obvious. It doesn't show the title screen yet, but it's pretty obvious we're going to be talking about this one. So, this is the second game that hasn't been, removed from PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. Please, PlayStation, don't remove this game. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the timer. And yes, if you have noticed, I actually put actual video game footage of me playing it before I actually showed the game I'm going to be covering, because I think it's pretty obvious how much time I put in this. I think I'm at up to 60 hours in this game. Wait, start timer. So, Returnal, that's the next game we're actually going to be covering, and, well, okay, subscriber, as you have noticed, I have been trying to be, like, really focused on games I'm trying to cover in terms of the Big Four. So this is one of them, and like I was saying at the beginning, up to 60 hours on Returnal, I am pretty much committed to finishing it at this point. I'm technically on the second act. I know my friend Doc, if you haven't, well, if you don't know Doc, then you can always watch my previous videos because there will be a link of his channel and a guy that I've been playing with for a good couple of years now. But yeah, this is a game that I know he's finished, and I'm working on trying to finish it too. I'm at some ice cave of Act 2 because I know there's an Act 3, and I am so committed to finishing this. So this is one of the other Big Fours I will try to finish if somebody doesn't try to remove it. Otherwise, I'm going to buy it. Anyway. I mean, if there was going to be a game that was going to either replace Horizon series that I was, like, committed on just trying to finish, or the Marvel Spider-Man series, which I'm also trying to commit, of course it's going to be Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, guys, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, absolutely. The only reason I would go back to Marvel Spider-Man series, the playlist that I've done, is if Marvel Spider-Man 2 either got released on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, or it got released on PlayStation Plus Essential, which would be a solid lineup and a way to finish out this, pretty much, the rest of this year. But I guess we'll have to suffice with Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, yes, now I have time, and now I have commitments I can make to this game. Oh, yes! Oh, man. Power Fantasy Samurai Action. I'm all in. Oh, yeah, let's move on to the next clip.
On your left!
You dick! Get off my train! Get some! Shit! Shoot him!
Look for a break to stop the train! Should be a
Ugh.
of some sort!
Found it! The brakes!
Get!
Keep trying, little brother!
Shit! Head! Get off my train!
Brother!
Shit! Dude! Shoot! Balls and arrow!
It's about to...
No!
Shit! Alright! Whoa! Okay, that was exciting. That woke me up. That definitely woke me up.
Get up!
Whoa! What the?
A troll?
Again? Get some! Die! Damn, Kratos! It goes without question that this is the cinematic game and the OG game from 2022 that I was absolutely going to put time and commit to. Now I have excuse, and I also, just like Ghost of Tsushima, I have time to focus on this walkthrough because I have started, and I actually have clips for it, as you saw before this game, that I will actually focus on this. Yeah, there's nothing more needed to say. Go play God of War Ragnarok for sales price. Maybe it'll come to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. That seems the most likely thing. Or maybe it'll come to PlayStation Plus Essential. Who knows? Anyway, this is going to be one of the big four I'm going to cover, obviously. So let's just move on. Yeah. Oh man, you guys get a bonus. Usually I just like to go ahead and go straight to the walkthrough, but I figure I'd give you a preview or prelude before I start it. So I'll finally, okay. If it doesn't try to go to the opening movie, yeah, Dino Crisis. It's basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs that I've been hearing in terms of Google, but I figure I'd take a minute to just talk about it, then we'll move on to the next clip. So for Friday, we're going to go ahead and cover it because this is the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium that I didn't get, well, really it's Premium, that I didn't get to cover during October, mid-October that it came out. And that's on me. But I actually had time to actually give my thoughts because I never played Dino Crisis. I'm not afraid to admit it, I just never played it. I never had a chance and never had an opportunity to play it, so now I get to play it. So I'm actually excited about this. Let's move on to the next clip. Okay, another one that I know no one's really playing except for anybody who's nostalgic for the Monkey Island series. What is this one called? just because I have actually minutes, and I want to make sure I pronounce the title right. Give me just 1 second. Hold on. Oh yeah, Return to Monkey Island. And I just played a little bit of it, like just started like the main menu, but yeah, it actually has like a storybook to kind of recap of what's happened in Guybrush. Is his name Guybrush? Well, I'll find out when I actually start the walkthrough, but no one's going to be playing this except for anyone nostalgic. I wanted to give it a try because, hey, it actually interests me and it wasn't on my radar, but I wanted to actually give something a look outside the box. So I'm kind of actually excited about this one. Alright, so this is something that was not on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, and this is one I've actively seeked out. And if you were a returning subscriber or viewer, you guys know how I like to try games that no one plays. And this was a game that, when I looked at the PlayStation Store, 166 people play, and maybe counting. Yeah, Narco. I wanted to cover this one because, A, this looked like an indie game that no one's talking about, that I was actually intrigued. And from what I've seen in the trailer, it intrigued me too. No one has actually delved into this until me. So I actually am excited about this one. The rating in terms of PlayStation Store is good, so you know this must be a doozy in a good way. Alright, I'm interested. Alright, let's cover the next game, insert the next clip, and we'll end it here. I mean, there was no way I was not gonna play this game. You know, I went in a rant about this a couple years back of like, why are they releasing The Last of Us Part 1 again for the third time on the PS5 version? And they were wanted to charge $30. Okay, they could justify that with the graphics, but it's the same game, same story, just with better graphics, and you took away the excellent multiplayer. That still, to this day, doesn't make sense to me. But hey, it's free on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, and I'm absolutely going to cover it because it's on PlayStation Plus. I want to get it out of the way, and plus, yeah, I freaking enjoyed, and I gave a 10 out of 10 on The Last of Us Part 1 for the PS4 version, because well, for the new viewers and new subscribers, you knew I played The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS4 because I was one of my first walkthroughs. I know, like, Dark Souls 3, that one clip was my first one, just give you a little backstory. But the Bloodborne PS4, since we don't have a PS5 version, thank you, Sony. But yeah, The Last of Us Part 1 was kind of my first walkthroughs, and I enjoyed the crap of it. I gave it a 10 out of 10, obviously. So now you get me to relive pretty much the excitement, the depression because of what happens at the beginning and throughout the game. But yeah, I get to see it in the PS5 version, and I had the video game trial, and I knew I was going to like it because it's The Last of Us Part 1. I'm already going to tell you, it's going to get a 10 out of 10 because it's The Last of Us Part 1. And I already know I gave The Last of Us Part 2 pretty much a 9 out of 10. Even though people probably has pitchforks, and there's some understandable reasons why Last of Us Part 2 probably got some pretty crappy scores. And I get that. So to kind of summarize, for the new viewers or pretty much new subscribers, you know what you signed up for. Yeah, this is going to be dependent on how much I'm able to cover today. This is going to be the last game I cover for the rest of the day, and I kind of want to cover it and finish it, but I definitely wanted to show the Big Four just to catch you up of what games I'm going to be covering now, because even I couldn't find a consistent schedule. And I'll go ahead and turn off the timer because I'm going to ramble on. That's kind of my host stick at this point in meta commentary. But yeah, this is the game I want to cover just for today because it's there, and I kind of actually want to see what improvements they made in terms of graphically, in terms of The Last of Us PS4. It's a lot. I mean, I can already tell that it's a huge improvement in terms of lighting. That's impressive. I'll give them that. But of course, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10 because it's The Last of Us, and it's Part 1, the good one, the solid one. And that kind of sums it up. That's going to be the schedule. Normally, like I was trying to say at the beginning, and if I didn't, now I'm going to pretty much crystal clear. Normally, I just pretty much do some meta commentary, or I just jump into the walkthrough. And you'll know my signature line, new subscriber, when I actually start the walkthrough. I don't know what time I'm going to start it, but when I start it, you'll know my signature line, and you'll know my ending line, depending if I'm not tired, or if I have time. And I'm like, you know what? Call it quits. I did good. And there's my signature line. And you'll know it when I start my walkthrough. But this is just some meta commentary, a streaming update for pretty much my returning subscribers, returning viewers, and new subscribers and new viewers. So, yeah, that sums it up. And of course, you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you at the next clip.